Hello and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager series. If you haven't already, as you know, we are going to run through the little bit before stuff, but if you haven't already, please go watch my episode in Spielberg. I won't spoil it for you for at least the next couple seconds, as I have a link up in the corner, so go click that now. But otherwise, I'll give you a very, very quick summary. Basically, we got humbled a little bit. It was still a pretty good result for us. Double points finish. I think Pierre finished P4 or something like that, even after having a spin. So it's still a good result for us, but not as good as the past previous races. We kind of gotten brought back to reality, which is kind of more what I'm expecting for the rest of the season. I just looked at the development chart, and we only have, I think, one upgrade planned for the rest of the year as of this point, which I'll have actually on the rear wing for the very next race. Not the one I'm doing in this episode. We're doing France now, so I can't remember what race is after France. I think it's Hungary. So yeah, I'll have a rear wing upgrade for Hungary, but after that, I think I'm planning on shutting down development for the year and just contributing everything for the season 3. So yeah, and at the same time, if you haven't already seen it, please do go watch also my F2 video. Look at me looking beautiful up there. And yeah, go see where I ranked your favorite F2 drivers of the last year, and tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where you would have put them. I want to know your opinions. So let's go into a little bit of summary. You'll see I made some changes to try and simplify this, because it's been a few days since I've done one of these videos, and I want to make it so I can do them more often and a little bit faster without having to drag and drop and copy and paste things all the time. If I could just come up with a quick way to go through it. But yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this was my standings page before. Quick little chart. It actually is really good, really readable. I do like how it is formatted, but for the sake of time and ease, I changed it up a little bit so it's an automatic bar chart for both the drivers and the constructors. So now it looks like this, and you can actually see throughout the season where we've been rising, where we've been falling. Maybe I'm just not too good at the charts yet, but it would be nice if I could have along the bottoms which round they were or something like that, but hey, another time perhaps. So I also did something similar to the power rankings. I think the team rankings is still there. I might get rid of that at some point. I also kind of got rid of this chart at one point to make, room for another line graph to kind of give us throughout the season. We can see. Why did those just change color? That freaked me out. Okay, whatever. So yeah, you can kind of see now, of course, being at the top is better. You can kind of see the progression of how each driver's doing throughout the season a little bit. It's a little tricky to read, but overall the rankings are still in order over here. It shows us who's all grouped together. Max is clearly at the top, and then Pierre. These 5 drivers are all in and around each other. And yeah. So it'll update automatically for me, which will be really, really nice for editing purposes. And then car performance, I also did another new updated thing. So this chart is still here, but I think I put it down here. And I added an actual car development chart, simply a lot closer to what we would see in the Codemasters F2 game, of tracking car development throughout the year. So we can see that Aston Martin has kind of progressed. Red Bull has actually kind of stayed around the same level. Mercedes has dropped a little bit. Alpine dropped and then came back up. So it's still percentage based rather than just pure performance. But we can see Williams here. Yep, we dropped really low as teams are out developing us, and then we've been slowly rising. So yeah, we'll probably rise again. I won't be shocked if we get to Ferrari's level. But then we're probably going to drop off more and more towards the end of the year. But yeah. I'll still, of course, tell you car performance expected for each race weekend, since I kind of got rid of that chart on here to make room for this one. So yeah, I think we're going into France. We're expected to basically be where we are, probably about the 5th best car overall. We'll just have to make up for it with strategy and preparation. With all that said, let's get into practice. But if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and give me a shout out on the social medias. I would really appreciate it. Awesome. Let's go into practice. Okay, so at the end of FP1, the first thing I'm noticing off the bat is Fernando Alonso has a penalty, so he must be taking some new components. Not too bad of a session for us. We're just keeping it pretty tame for right now. We had Pierre Gasly down in P10, and because it's France, we decided to let Theo Pourchaire run an FP1. It looks like actually Mick and Daniel are both also taking penalties. But yeah, so Pourchaire was down in P18. Granted, I gave him really worn components. That way, in case he crashed or whatever, similar to, I guess, what they would do IRL. Just give him the most worn components so he doesn't break anything new by accident. And yeah, I'm going to probably record the rest a different day. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. at night here, and it's a work night. So yeah, I'm going to record all the rest of the practice sessions and race, etc., whatever, on a different night. And I'll get back to you then. Okay, so at the end of FP2, it looks like, whoa, okay, that's something else. Another session similar to the first. At this point, I can probably just blame Alex is using the really worn parts that we had given to Pourchaire for the first session. Probably just going to use them all through practice until qualifying and then switch them out. And yeah, Pierre's kind of more or less where I'm expecting him to be. And yeah, let's look at FP3. Okay, so the end of FP3, and Pierre's had himself a really good session. He's looking at P5 right now. Meanwhile, Alex is once again down in P19. I can honestly blame it on the parts kind of thing, but yeah, we'll go over everything after. And yeah, see everyone in qualifying, although I think I'm going to do that on a different day. I've just been pacing myself through practice as I'm working on a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, so after everyone's first runs, we can see we have Alex down in P14 and Pierre up in P5. Quite a big gap right now. The actual time difference is only 0.5, but it's quite a big gap in the midfield. Honestly, I think I'm probably pretty comfortable with both of their lap times. Like, Stroll's been having a great weekend, but I don't see pretty much any of these guys gaining 3/4 tenths to knock out Alex. So I'm going to take the risk, especially at least with Pierre. And yeah, definitely with both, because I want to get them up as high in the order as possible since a few other drivers had penalty this weekend. So let's just speed through this. And cross fingers a little bit. Hopefully I'm not completely wrong. So these are the outlaps, so who are we going to watch them for? Stroll. Where's Ricardo's at the front? Ricardo and Norris are at the front. So yeah, let's watch their times and then click on Stroll.
The checkered flag is now out.
So that way we can track where he finishes. Let's go to 4 times. We'll drag it down to 2 times as they're coming around on the final corner. 2 times. Ricardo and Norris, where they end up. 15th and 16th. We are definitely safe. Now Stroll. Ooh. I was definitely a little too confident. We only managed to get into Q2 by 0.03 of a second, but wow. That's crazy. Okay, alright, we are safe for... Okay, yeah. We're safe for Q2. I'm just going to write this down, and then we shall get into the session. Okay, so after everyone's first runs, we're currently setting P14 and P15. We hit a lot of traffic on our first runs, apparently. That or they just absolutely butchered them, and we were on some used tires, so that could definitely be part of it. Yeah, we were always planning on doing a second run anyways, so that's not really a big deal. We'll just have to see how much time they can make up. Gasly has to make up pretty much a full second. So we want to send him out at about the 3-minute mark, or about 45 seconds after the first car. So let's speed this up. We want to get to the 3-minute mark. To me, that's the earliest we would go. If it was just our own cells anyways. Okay. So I left at about 3:30. Let's wait for about 2:45 then. We got plenty of time. Lots and lots and lots of time. I don't want to be stuck behind the AlphaTauris, that's for sure. Okay, so we're actually going to be right at the back of this pack. Hopefully I didn't just absolutely butcher this timing then. But I think we're alright. I think the first car started going out at about 3:30, so 2:45 is actually probably kind of where we want to be. Let's go on board with Alex. Speed him up to 4 times for now. And yeah, we're just kind of off in our own world right now. Although, actually, I feel like kind of being in traffic is almost a good thing, especially with how long these straights are. Because from the practice sessions, I think all of them set their fastest laps while they were actually in traffic. Although Albon is going much faster. But that could just be down to the tires. Alright, we're in sector 3 now. Let's go to 1 times. See what happens with Albon and then Gasly. How much do they need to improve? Right now, both Alfa Romeos are in? Yeah, both Alfa Romeos are in as of right now. Magnussen could get in maybe, but that'd be pushing it. Yep, Magnussen bumped out Vettel. Albon's come around the final corner. Let's see where we can go to. We have to improve by a second with each driver. Albon goes P11. That's been kind of his normal spot lately. Oh, so close. Not even a full 100th behind Magnussen. And Gasly should get in easily. Yeah, P8. Ooh, not so easily, but... Oh, and that knocks Albon down to P12. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so Alex is out. P12. Let's just write down these times, and then we shall get ourselves into Q3. Okay, so at the end of everyone's first runs of Q3, Gasly's in a much better position than he was at the end of his first stint of Q2. Only about 1 second behind. If he can improve on that, which I think he definitely should, I can see his, I don't know, maybe into P5. I think that's the highest we can push him potentially is P5. But yeah, that'd be pushing it. I think a more realistic goal is P7. So reconfigure him onto some fresh softs. And now, who do we watch? Bottas? Yeah. We're gonna watch Bottas. Wait for everyone. Maybe go around the 4-minute mark. This one will go down to 2 times. Yeah. Now we just sit and watch, and we try and get our timing right. There we go. Let's go. Oh. I sent him out right at the exact same time as Bottas. That's exactly not what we were wanting to do. I was wanting him kind of in traffic to get a little bit of a toe off of some drivers. But of all the cars here, Bottas is probably the least I would have wanted to be behind. Yeah, every other car is... I know that all of the other teams are better, but I think we're better than the Alfa Romeos. So let's speed this up. So let's see. Oh, he's right behind him. That's not good. So like, yeah, we will get a bit of toe, but we're definitely also getting some of that old dirty air effect. Yellow flag. Someone's had a spin. I think it was one of the Red Bulls. Oh, Perez with a lockup. Okay, so highest he's going is P2. And here we go. Final stretch. Let's see where we end up compared to Bottas. We should be faster than him. We caught up to him. What the heck? P9? Ugh. What a yoke. Where's Sainz? Sainz stays P10. Okay. So P9 and P12. I can live with that. So we'll wait for this session to end and write it all down. Yeah, so Max Verstappen locking out. Oh, yeah, Red Bull locked out the front row, still even with Perez having a lockup. Excuse me. So yeah, P9 and P12. I think we're going to move up potentially a couple spots, hopefully with both drivers. Oh yeah, it shows us here. Alonso has a penalty. So yeah, I think at the least Pierre will move up a spot. And then we're not worried about the McLarens behind us. So let's write this down, all these numbers, very quickly, and then let's get into the race. And let's go racing. Is this coming through okay? I've got no clue.
Quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. There we have Pierre Gasly. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them.
How does this
and
look?
then we've got Alex Albon. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. Everything's been building to this. This is it. It's time for the French Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And away we go!
Okay, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, Pierre was in P8, Alex was 11. He's in the middle of a little battle. Staying 1 times for now as... Who is that? Vettel? No!
Doing a good job.
Alright, what tires is everyone on?
Keep pushing.
Oh, good mix.
Pushing.
Good mix.
We can take a look
Oh.
now.
Oh yeah, we overtook Bottas. That's not really surprising. What I want to see is what caused the yellow flag.
Who's running wide there?
Sonoda.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now let's
Did
look
it
at
cause
this.
actually any sort of
Focus on
incident?
Sonoda.
Nope.
Goodness me. They're
Why is that a yellow? So let's see. Hamilton, Russell, and Perez are on hards. Actually, I should be able to see that here. Perez, Russell, and then yeah, Alex is on hard, so he shouldn't be too racy anyways. In fact, let's actually
take it easy.
Yeah.
already slow down Pierre. Whatever. That's kind of what I want to see. Trying to think of a way to set up my phone so I can see if people are chatting and doing whatever. Okay. He's still in all the high modes.
Drop back.
Yes, okay.
So Gasly's gotten
There's
past
an overtake
Ocon.
from Williams. Let's see what happens.
Good timing on that pop-up
Now
because
we
I never
see
saw it
what
happen.
Williams here.
Just pushed up the inside. Good. Keep it in 2 times view. Keep it there. Let's go neutral now. Same goes for you. Then we'll micromanage everything whenever it needs to be done, and we'll just watch in 2 times.
DRS enabled.
There we go. Waiting to get ourselves to lap 17. That's kind of when I'm gonna do my first little data points. Why am I 1 times? 2 times? We don't have time for that. Absolutely no gaps forming right now. Except for, who was that? The McLaren. From Ricardo down is just dropping. 2 marks are battling each other while Ocon's right on our tail. That's alright, we're keeping conservative. We're keeping conservative. Oh, a little wide there, Pierre. You still got the DRS train going though, so that's okay. Are those 2 just gonna keep on swapping positions? You should hit the follow button. Help me hit my goal. Oh. Back down to 2. Whatever. That jump things up to 3. No. It's gonna be a quiet race, I think. France is very boring, both in real life and on here. Vettel's got a gap now. So we need Magnussen and Albon to get a move on past Vettel. There goes Magnussen. Gasly's pretty content just sitting in the train. But I want to get Albon up into the points. That's kind of where I need to micromanage a bit. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Looks like it was Joe.
Seems to have been a
Yeah, lock up. Albon's actually... Is Albon actually dropping away from Vettel? That's sad. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna push him to somewhere where he shouldn't be, but at the same time I need to do what's best for the team. Let's see what happens between Vettel and Magnussen here. They're battling, so it's just keeping Alex in the fight, really. We're not really catching up or falling away. Well, if anything, we are falling away, but not by a large enough margin. The fact that the DRS is kind of right in the middle points is saving us a bit. Where's Alonso in all this? He should be faster. Let's go on board with Gasly a little bit. See what's going on with him. Absolutely nothing. Albon, he's just watching the two in front of him swap positions back and forth. What tires are they on? Also on the hards. So Albon's just going to have to undercut those two, which I think we can do. That's actually pretty manageable. And then Gasly's trying to overcut everyone on the mediums. I think, yeah, let me just check out their strategies. So yeah, if Gasly's going on lap 24 of the mediums, we're going to be trying to overcut most of them. But if Albon's pitting on lap 29, we're trying to undercut those guys. Yeah, it's cool. I'm wondering something. I wonder if I could just make that full screen as... Whoa! Ocon goes past Gasly. That's not in the plan.
Alpine just advanced.
Get it back. It's because we fell out of the DRS. No, what? What?
They've locked up and gone
Okay.
off. And a new position. Just
How are we
gained
doing with
by
our strat?
Williams.
Gee, okay. That's cool. But we need to catch back up to Hamilton. Where's Albon? He's right on the back of these two. Okay. Gasly, I thought you were the guy I didn't have to worry about. I guess we'll see in a second. As Albon's just continually sitting behind these two. Yeah. He's losing so much time to the Mercedes now that he's fallen out of the DRS train. So, you know what? Let's use this as a time to harvest. Can kind of just say almost a little bit of a screw it since we're losing time to Hamilton anyways. Let's go back to neutral so we don't lose 2 spots in one go. Now you can just sit in neutral.
That's a good overtake.
Yep, that's
for
cool with us.
Alpine.
That's cool with us. Just as long as we don't drop back to behind Bottas or Sainz. That's perfect. Albon has to be doing better, but you know what? Oh well. This fuel situation is intriguing. The fact that it hasn't gone up. We're just going to have to keep an eye on that. Oh, there it goes. Both of them improved. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're all right. Let's see where's Gasly. Oh, he's trying to get past Ocon. Here. Harvest. Let him have it. Let him have it. Let's put you in Harvest. Never mind. Because now you're going to need this just to stay with him so you don't get overtaken by Bottas. Called that.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
It's sad because we can tell like he's definitely as fast as Ocon, maybe not faster. But it's just a tough strategy call simply because of what's going on with Bottas behind us. I can't just be too conservative and sit back and let whatever happens happens like I've been doing with Albon. Granted, Alonso's made his way through the field now. Oh, Gasly got the DRS that time. Gets to keep the spot. What's going on with Albon? Alonso overtook him fairly easily. I was literally just looking maybe a turn ago and was like, okay, yep, Alonso's behind Albon. So what? Whatever happens, happens. Jeez, he's cutting through the field like butter. What tires is he on? Hards. That's insane. Let's see, where's Gasly getting down to 20%? I don't mind that. I can live with that. I just didn't want to go in below 20% ever. Oh, 5 viewers now. Hello. Help me reach my goal, please. I really, really, really appreciate it if you do. Let's get some people talking. What are you curious about? What's going on, guys? Just looking to see some racing and some strategy options going on. Well, for those who just recently joined, basically we got both drivers doing a one-stop in France, as is kind of the expected for most cars. I got Pierre doing the mediums to hard strategy, as you can see here, and Albon basically just doing the exact opposite version. Pierre's going to try and overcut, while Alex is going to try and undercut, and we'll see where that puts us in the end. I think Pierre's basically trying to track for P6 right now. I think it's possible. Might be a little bit tricky to do. We'll see though, as we have a yellow flag. Okay. And
sounds like someone's locked up.
Alex, basically his goal is right now is just P10. We're just looking to get points.
And a new position just gained by Williams. Let's take a closer look.
Did that say?
Now watch this. Here's the moments involving Albon.
Oh, okay. I did read that right. Okay, so Ocon had a lockup. I didn't notice that. I was so confused when I saw Albon overtook Ocon for a second. I was like, wait, no, he was battling with Gasly. When the heck did that happen? I'm too busy talking to you guys. So let's see. Albon's in this train, still behind Vettel and Magnussen. And Alonso's kind of gotten clear and into the points. Where did he start this race? Alonso up 10 spots. So he was, what, P19? That's a really good race for him. That's a very good race for him, as Alonso is going to catch this crowd. At this rate that he's going, he's going to catch everyone. Let's see what's going on with Perez and Verstappen. Are they just swapping places? I would normally be hitting pause right around this moment and collecting a whole bunch of data, but I actually have 5 viewers right now. That's actually pretty sweet. Let's see if anyone's sending me messages saying it's them. Oh, nope. Go away. Oh, down to 3. Down to 3. 2 people hated me. That's alright. We're just here to have fun. How many more laps we got on this strategy? So, about 5 more. Or, sorry, 6 more, including this lap. This fuel situation is interesting. It's not really going up or down. So at this point, Bottas... Gasly's pretty much able to hold off Bottas pretty easily. It's just going to be once Alonso gets into this, as he now is. That's going to cause a change. Thankfully, he's right in the middle of this crowd. There would so be an incident between the 3 of them here in real life. We can't be doing that much battling with each other and not having any sort of contact whatsoever. Alonso's making it. Holy crap. That is so loud in my ears. Thank you. Is it Gabriel, baby? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Wow, I gotta adjust that alert box. That's the first time that's ever actually gone off for me since I've figured out how to do a bunch of this other stuff. So, wow, that was really interesting. That was so loud. That's awesome, though. I'm very happy with that. How do I adjust that? Yeah, we just entered pit window. Close. Uh-oh. That's...
So frustrating.
Uh-oh.
Still a lot to play for.
Let's hit cancel then. Keep it at what it's at. Okay, so Bottas got past Gasly. Oh, Gabriel, you scared the crap out of me. I'm awake now. That's so loud. Yeah, easily get back past Bottas. That's so easily. Can't get up. My ears hurt. I just had a jump scare by myself. Yeah, they're all in their pit window. Let's see, who's on medium tires of this group? Bottas. So we got to watch for whenever Bottas pits. We'll probably just kind of react to him. That's how we're going to do it now that we're in the pit window. So we just don't want to get undercut by him. Yeah. So Alonso's probably going to get past us. That's not really too big of a shock. It is what it is. And then... he's not really actually passing us that easily. We might be able to hold on just a bit. So yeah, we're watching for Bottas. Who's kind of fallen behind the group a little bit. There he goes into the pits. So Gasly, you're going next lap. Because that's the guy who we need to react to. Oh, actually. Let's actually cancel that. If we can stay in the DRS zone of Alonso, we're good to stay out, I think. I don't think we have to worry about the undercut as long as we can stay in this DRS. If we lose the DRS, we got to pit. That's the plan. We might lose the DRS. Very first lap. Yep, we're not taking the chance. We're pitting. We're pitting. Yeah, he lost the DRS. That's okay. I think that's 1 lap earlier than we were wanting to go. not really a big deal. Perez is by himself right now, so Perez is probably going to win this race. Because, yeah, absolutely, Perez is going to win this race now. Let's see where Gasly comes out compared to Bottas. Right in front of him, just like we were wanting to do. What tires is Norris on? Old hards. So yeah, we have to catch up to Norris and pass him really, really quickly. Like we've done. And now hope he just holds back Bottas.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
Which it seems like he is doing. Good. Yep. Gasly's pretty much free to just do his own race now at this point, since we've cleared Bottas. Albon's still hanging out behind Magnussen and Vettel. How many more laps of this do we got? About 5. So appreciative right now. I always love getting a new follower, but I gotta figure out those settings. As I went to adjust it and just be like, turn down the volume a little bit. But it completely like not got rid of the graphic, but it was not there, which was like scary a little bit. I don't want to just have the generic dinosaur when I have my own little thing I've put in. But you know what? It's whatever. We're having fun. As let's see, Gasly is now pulling away from Bottas now that he's out of the little DRS train. Hopefully we just don't get caught in traffic with Zhou. But we should be watching Albon right now. He's still just stuck behind these two. Makes things... It's just so annoying. It's just absolutely so annoying. Come on. How many more laps we got of that? So 23 more laps? 3 more laps of this, yeah. Then we can undercut those two, as I think they will stay out for about 2-3 laps longer than us. Although, who knows, maybe it'll backfire since they're technically in a DRS train. But the fact that they're just battling each other, I think we'll be good to undercut those two. As Gasly's caught up to Zhou now. He's going to have to get him past him pretty quickly. I think Zhou's on old tires, so it should be pretty easy to do, I would hope. Come on. Go, 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 go. Around the outside. There you go. Easy move. Now just don't let him re-overtake you, since he's on old hard tires.
And there's an overtake from Williams. Here's the replay. Now we see the Williams here.
Let's see what happens here. Zhou is catching him on the straights. Not surprising with DRS. Come on, Gasly. You gotta pull away. You can't just be dragging these guys along.
Advance the race position.
Okay. Not worried about that. Optimal pit stop lap. Okay. Perfect.
Box this lap. Yes, okay, box.
And Gasly's now free of Zhou. Can use a little bit more fuel.
No saving required.
Okay.
So Leclerc's now in this bunch, yeah. Oh, we probably should have pitted Alex arguably a lap earlier. You know what? We stuck to the strategy, can't be upset about that.
Save fuel, save fuel. Duplicate.
Although it has lost its time compared to those two ahead. Let's see, everyone's on hard tires right now. Alex is going to be the first to go on mediums. Where's he gonna come out in this bunch? Behind Ocon. That's okay. That's okay, because everyone else is going to be pitting pretty shortly anyways. Where's Gasly in his own world? Speed this up a bit. Yeah, we're going to come out just behind. Well, not just behind Ocon, but we'll come out in front of Schumacher at the least. That's my expectations. Yep, behind Ocon. And in front of Schumacher. Just like I thought. Okay. Gasly's in the DRS again. Behind 2 this time. Ricciardo. I'm fine with you sitting behind him through this section because we got to get past him fast. I'll have to use fuel, I think. That's my plan. Oh, we're losing so much time to Bottas. That's my big worry. Now drive away from him. Drive away from him. Don't give Ricciardo a look. Good. Good, good, good. As all the hard tire runners are starting to pit now. Alonso's so fast, I wonder if he potentially overcut Gasly. I wouldn't be shocked. There, we don't have to worry about Ricciardo anymore. Let's see where Albon comes out. P15, we got a yellow flag. Magnussen. Oh, that's good for us. Oh, sorry, yeah, tires. Let's see, we still gotta go. Norris, Zhou, Magnussen, Vettel. Where's Gasly at? Right behind Magnussen now. Crap. Magnussen, you better get out of the way right now. Ah, oh, come on, man. You just had a spin. How is Gasly not passing him? Oh, this is painful. No, that's alright. That's alright. Just don't overtake him right here. Use this next straight. Go, 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 go. You gotta run away. You gotta run away real fast. Did Alex overtake someone? I think he just naturally got past Norris. Yeah. Well, that's neat. Alright, where's Gasly at? Pulling away from Magnussen? Good. He stays out even longer. What the heck? Why are these guys not pitting? Yeah, Magnussen and Vettel. They're going for a huge time overcut on those hard tires. Are they trying to get to the softs at the end? Interesting. They must be at this point. Yeah, they have to be. Okay, so that actually does change things up for Albon a little bit. Makes things ever so slightly more difficult. Gasly's still in pretty good position, but Vettel could hold him up. We just don't want to drop back to Bottas. That's our main target to beat this race. Hello, new viewer. Want to join the game? Whoa, why is it so off center now? Okay, I'll have to look into that. But yeah, you should join the gang. Give me a follow. Help me hit the goals. It'll deafen me for a little bit, but you know what? It makes me so happy that I can live with that. So yeah, if you're out of just pure curiosity, you want to see how loud it gets when someone hits the follow button, it's pretty painful. Especially wearing headphones. Alright, Gasly's caught up to Vettel. Let's see. Alright, push, push, push. You should be able to overtake him naturally. Good. I don't have to push you on the ERS. Where's Alex in all this? He's got a little bit of extra fuel. Yeah.
Let's have a look. Now look at this.
I know I saw it anyways, but let's give us that view. Give us a thumbnail for later. Pretty much just cuts the corner.
Gaining a position there.
Keep things conservative. Gasly up in P7. Alonso's on mediums now. What a race from him. Yeah, if not for the fact that he had a penalty, I think Alonso would have been 100% on the podium this race. That Alpine's looked so good this weekend, except for, I don't know why, Ocon just is not matching it whatsoever. What's going on with Vettel? Oh, we're not worried about Vettel. He's still in the old hards. And holding up Bottas. That's actually perfect for us. Hello. Any questions? Oh, there goes Vettel and Magnussen. On to softs. On to softs. As we have a yellow flag. And Albon does undercut them, kind of like I thought he would. But we're still down in P11. I think just... we didn't expect Alonso to do as good as he's done. I think that's really been the only real shocker. So I think Albon's kind of where he's going to finish. I don't think I can really do anything to boost him up at this point, which is sad. But I think I have to just kind of leave him where he is, and then we're both just kind of in no man's land with both of our drivers right now. Gasly's got a 2-second gap to Bottas behind, but that's really the only potential worry. We're just going to be doing a little bit of micromanaging, so I think I'm actually going to speed this up. Because really, there's nothing to micromanage at the second. As we're looking at all the intervals, nothing's really happening with either of our drivers. And we'll just keep it on Gasly and highlighted. Alonso must have had himself a situation.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been.
It would be so cool if they like if he locks up there, if he like took the actual safety route with the bollards like they do in real life. That would be so cool. Just little things that this game needs to improve on. But oh, where's Bottas? Oh, he's right with him now. He's right with him now. Oh.
They've gone wide.
Yep. Let's watch it.
There. Now we see the Williams.
It's just showing us the same angle. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to keep eyes on Bottas then. We're gonna have to get this timing down to the last lap for when we overtake him. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. A little bit of mind games. Alright, let's go into 2 times. This race would be way too long if we were just watching it in 1 time speed. Any of you been keeping track of the football game? Out of curiosity. I know the Eagles won their game. They basically got handed that game. I have no clue what's going on with the Chiefs right now. I had it on my TV there, but I also just put my stream on there just so I could, like, if I wanted to look out, make sure things are working properly, I could do that. Gasly's gonna not, he's pushing to take the spot off of Bottas. Let's go to Harvest. Let him have the spot right now. Let him have the spot right now. No, Gasly. Whatever. Just better not fall out of the DRS zone when,
And a new position. Just gained
that was a good, solid defense there. I did not think he was going to be able to hold that spot. Okay. Okay, I see you. What's going on with that one? Absolutely nothing. He's just hoping for other people to mess up. What's going on with Alonso at the front? He's been the driver to watch right now for me. Oh, holy crap! The undercut actually worked for Verstappen. I thought the overcut was going to work for Perez, considering that Verstappen got caught in traffic. The undercut is powerful. Okay, okay, that's interesting. What strategies do any of you usually employ in France? Or what race is next on the calendar? Hungary. Ooh, I love Hungary. It might not be like the most interesting race to watch in my opinion, but I just love that track and driving it in like time trial on like F1 and stuff. It's just that's exactly what I want out of a track. It's like perfectly curvy, has the right amount of like, it's difficult but it's manageable. And if you get the strategy right, it's just so good. Like, I know a lot of people call it like similar track to Monaco because it's like difficult to overtake. I like that fact. I like, because everything comes down to strategy. That's the reason why I play games like this, is like I'm huge into strategy games. And so yeah, I think that might be why. I think Hungary. Ellie! Hi! How are you? So happy you could join. Are you doing your stream? I'm just so happy to see it. So happy to see you. I'm fantastic. I'm so happy to see you in here. Like I see all the stuff and I'm just so happy. Love having you around. I'm glad you're good. And are you going to be going online later? It's like I'll try and tune in, or I'll try and send people to you if you're doing that at some point. I know you said it Sunday night or Sunday you would try and go. But yeah, I'm just micromanaging this stuff, so I might be happy. Oh, I'm happy to be here and never get to join your streams. Yeah, honestly, I don't stream as often as I would like to. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's a nervous habit for me, but I've started learning stuff. Like, I learned how to do, like, this below and all that stuff, like, that's up in the corners, and it's just like, okay, it's really neat that I'm, like, learning this stuff, but then it was just so nervous, like, put it in place. And in all reality, this game doesn't really have a huge platform. Like, I've got, what, 4 viewers right now? I wouldn't be shocked if that's actually the most viewers for this game as a total right now. It started off huge and then kind of died. I think not too many people are into these management games, but I am. So yeah, I'm just fun to be kind of playing this. And what the heck? When we got passed. All right, how many laps are left? 6 laps. Okay, we got time. We're gonna get him back. That's no problem. That's exactly it. It's like I just wanted to play, and like I've been recording this game and just putting videos up on YouTube of like little playthroughs and highlight reels and stuff like that, but it's like, you know what? I want to stream it. I want to have fun. I love talking to people. Like, to me, for me, just talking and doing all that, that's kind of my highlight. If I can just hang out with friends. Like, it doesn't matter what game I'm playing. If I'm able to talk to people and have fun, I could be playing Valorant and I would be having fun. Jokes. Although I do, part of me does want to play that game still. I know you play it. I know I had a couple friends who were like absolutely diehard into it, but yeah, I'm just happy for interaction. That's kind of what I want to get out of streaming more than building. Well, as much as it's nice to build a community and get some recognition. Crap! There goes Bottas again. I just want to talk to people and have fun and interact. That's why I've been doing any of the commentating stuff. But I know that's not on my channel, so people wouldn't get notified of that. I'm so happy. You're like a celeb on my channel. Well, I don't know how to word that, but like, it's like, for me, you're a big streamer compared to me, so it's just like, I'm just happy to see you're here. Okay, how many laps we got left? 4. Am I gonna play Hogwarts? Honestly, I think I will. I know there's a lot of back and forth reception on it. I think I will play it just at the least out of curiosity. When it first comes out, I'll probably download it, and it's coming out soon, isn't it? Isn't it next, like within this next week? I want to say like the 3rd or something like that. Aw, I love you too. But yeah, oh, that's so loud. Oh, I gotta keep the headphones off for that. I gotta adjust that. When I went to fix that in the settings, it like reset my media stuff, so I had to hit like cancel and just live with it until I can fix it after the stream. That is so loud. Oh, thank you so much, Purple Yoda. That is, thank you, GOAT. Thank you for adding to my goals. We are now at 44%, as Bottas is trying to pass us again. Whatever. But yeah, Hogwarts. I'm definitely gonna try and play that when it comes out. I have a lot of friends who are, of course, big Harry Potter fandom, so I don't know if... It's weird, like, we're all huge gamers, and we all love a lot of the same things, but, like, I feel like we never played video games together. Like, I have a lot of friends who, like, are really, really, really into Overwatch. Maybe I just suck, but... or maybe I'm just not getting invited to the parties. But yeah, I know I'm definitely interested in playing Hogwarts, especially if it's, I don't know if it's cross-platform or not, but, yeah. I know one couple I know, it was hilarious because they're both big into Harry Potter, but when we were talking about when the game was coming out, and like someone else in our friend group was just like, are you excited for it? And both of them were just like, yes. But like the girl Rachel, she was just like, yeah, I can't wait to play it. And like at the same time her boyfriend was answering, yeah, I can't wait to destroy it because of J.K. Rowling and all of that kind of stuff. And my position is always just kind of like, ignore the creator, appreciate the art. Yeah. How many laps we got left? 2. We got 2 more laps to go. Yeah, I think it's pre-order delivered. Oh, okay, February 7th. Okay, good. That gives me time. I am absolutely broke right now, so buying a new game is kind of like a luxury for me. I know I'm already counting down for payday on Thursday, just so I can. I'm gonna be a day late on my mortgage. I already know, but you know what? I can live with being a day late on that, and it'll be chill at that point. It's just one of those. It happens. I got technically it's rent, but I'm paying the mortgage because it's my parents who own the property. So they're pretty chill with me. Oh, we're on the last lap. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, push.
No saving required.
You have deploy, attack, just so you hold the positions.
Use energy.
And Albon, you have no one around you.
Go push. Copy. Full deploy.
Oh crap. Oh no. I totally got that timing wrong.
Save fuel, save.
Yeah. I will always love Harry Potter. Me too.
Take it easy.
I I gotta fix these real quick and then I'll answer your questions.
So lift and coast level 3.
Okay, back to 2 times. Okay, good. We're safe. We're safe. Yes. Yeah. With the price differences, I think it's gonna be about $90 Canadian here, plus tax. So it's pretty much costs $100 for any game here now because of, well, just the price conversion and all that. So it's probably about the same as what you're paying. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't actually know that for certain. But yeah. So I probably won't be looking at a deluxe edition. I'll probably just be looking at whatever comes out day of. Do we know how the sorting house works in it? Because I think that's what everyone's always very curious about. Is like, are you gonna do we get to pick our house, or do we have to like do a test in game and it's gonna assign us, like similar to Pottermore? I'm curious if it'll give me like what house are you normally outside of here?
So let's check our flags.
Yeah, thanks guys.
That's an excellent drive. Take the pickup. That's the flag.
All right, P7 and P11. Aw, this first race in like 5 races that we didn't get a double points finish. If anything but slip. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying for a second if it gives me Slytherin or Gryffindor, I was gonna be like, whoa. I was gonna say, whenever I've done the tests before, I feel like I'm about 50-50 basically between those same 2 houses. Like, half the time it'll give me Gryffindor, half the time it'll give me Slytherin. Lately it's been leaning more Slytherin. I don't know if I've just become more resentful to the world or something like that. But, yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I remember when I first started watching, I was not allowed to watch Harry Potter when I was young. It's for, like, being raised as like super religious or anything like that. I wasn't allowed to watch anything like, ooh, it's witchcraft and wizards and all that kind of stuff, which is like, you know what, I get the background behind it, but there's also a whole lot of like hypocrisy and basically it's like not allowed to watch anything with magic, but it's like, why am I allowed to watch Star Wars? Why are we watching Lord of the Rings? Why is that okay, but I'm not allowed to watch Harry Potter? So I don't know how old I was. I was in my 20s when I first watched Harry Potter for the first time. I literally went to like a Walmart, bought like the Blu-ray box set because some reason, I can't remember, it was cheap or discounted. But yeah, I went out and bought the box set, watched it all the way through, and it's just like, now I'm a huge nerd. I love Marvel, I love DC, I love Star Wars, I love everything, but it was just like, Harry Potter was like one of the things that's like, I have almost no notes. Grew up watching Smallville. Everyone loves Smallville. I loved all those like drama shows of the CW and whatever. My dad loves Superman, so I definitely watched DC movies, and then he put me on Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, and then I had to watch Harry Potter on my own. So see, I can relate to that. Because, well, maybe not Lord of the Rings. I always went to a friend's house to watch that, but it was, like, totally okay within their household, even though they were the same religion. And my mom really had no objections to it, at least, but Harry Potter was a big, big, big no-no. So I had to just kind of be like, what are you watching tonight? A movie. I'm going to watch it in my room. And then it was awesome. Like, anytime someone, like, has me, like, be critical of, like, which series is best kind of thing, I think Harry Potter is like the one who's like, it has almost nothing wrong with it. It doesn't have a bad movie. Like the Marvel universe, the DC universe, the Star Wars universe, heck, even Lord of the Rings. It's like, but is there a bad movie? Yes, each one of those series all has one of those movies where it's like, you might be able to, but women has always been witches. Yeah. Well, my mind always goes straight to, it's like, yeah, witchcrafts and even like wizards and all that, but like, it was just like, why was I allowed to watch Lord of the Rings when there's a wizard called Gandalf the Grey? That's pretty obvious. And in Star Wars, the Force is basically magic. So I was always very argumentative with a lot of people on that. But yeah, Harry Potter, there's no bad movies of it. couple of my friends actually went to see the play today. Of like The Cursed Child. It's in Toronto right now, so a couple of my friends went to that. But yeah, okay. Let's look at the standings now. Let's see if anything changed. Alonso got past Bottas. Constructors, everything kind of stayed the same. Oh, I just want to keep talking.